Hey, what's up everybody? Icy Soul here for Icy Anime, and I want to talk to you about something that's kind of going underground on Facebook. Not a lot of people know about it, but it is really affecting some Facebook users. And that would be the BSDI, otherwise known as the Black Sun Decontamination Initiative. Now, the BSDI was an organization of random people on the internet, collection of parents, kids, or teenagers, more likely, parents, teenagers, students, all these kinds of people who are aiming to decontaminate Facebook. Now, this has been going around through the various adult pages on Facebook. I'm talking, your hot girl, kind of like the porn pages of Facebook. They are trying to take a lot of these pages down. Now, why am I posting this? My thing is going off. Why am I posting this to Icy Anime? Well, the Black Sun Decontamination Initiative is actually not targeting normal porn pages. Like, I'm talking human on human, totally legalized, produced porn. They're not targeting any of those. They are exclusively targeting My Little Pony porn, furry porn, and anime porn. No, that is it. They are not targeting anything else. Now, I understand their side of it. I do. I understand that they want to, protect kids from seeing it, protect, others who don't want to see it from seeing it. But, I have to side with the pornography pages on Facebook. This is the internet. Okay? Everybody has a right to say what they want. And I mean, are there times where I wish I could have, come down? Like, don't you think there's times where I wish I could have said, okay, guys, here's the plan. I really freaking hate seeing all this pro-military, pro-U.S. government stuff on the internet. Let me go and let's all band together and go and take that stuff down. I don't do that because, one, that's retarded, and two, those people those people believe in our military and believe, that we're doing some good. I have no place to say they can't believe that. That's not my call to make. But the BSDI is also so hypocritical. I mean, they're targeting just very exclusively fan-based stuff, okay? And it's all kind of stuff that has already a stigma to it. Like My Little Pony, Furry, and anime. That's all they're targeting. And believe it or not, there's actually those kinds of pages try to do their best to abide by Facebook's terms and conditions most of the time. Generally, they'll have maybe one day of the week in the middle of the night when nobody is up that they'll post not safe for work pictures for a very limited amount of time. But most of the time, all they do is post censored or cropped or, some kind of edited version of the clip that they're trying to post to their page, giving you a link over to Tumblr or Imgur or some other website where they don't have a policy against that stuff to post it up, and that's where you go to find the picture. That's what most of these sites end up doing. Granted, some of them don't, but the majority of these, like MLP, furry, and anime porn pages on Facebook, if they're not posting completely safe for work pictures, they are editing them, cropping them, whatever, posting them as censored, giving you a link to somewhere where it is uncensored. So that way, that engages the audience through Facebook and drives them to other websites away from Facebook to actually, view the content. So, I don't see what the big problem is. Most of these, official, normal pornography websites or normal pornography pages on Facebook that just have, regular human porn, they rarely do that. They will post up completely uncensored pictures, post up videos, they don't give a fuck. They really don't. And, so the fact that they're not targeting those people and are targeting the people that are actually realizing, yes, we do realize we make people uncomfortable with what we post, that's why we try our best to make sure everybody is happy and keep our audience engaged, keep people who don't like us, keep them kind of out of the group and, kind of keep it so they don't really have anything to complain about. But no, the BSDI does not give a fuck. They are targeting these various pages, flooding them with reports, even when the stuff is censored. And because they have gotten so many numerous reports, because these pages are getting flooded with reports, whether they are grounded or not at all, Facebook is just automatically taking these pages, posts, and the entire pages down sometimes, just because of the volume of reports. They don't even bother to check the content, just because they're getting so many reports. Facebook automatically assumes that, it's legit, and they take their stuff down. So, and as far as, pornography goes, I was supportive of the initiative to clean up the Google searches for My Little Pony, so, you didn't get quite so much porn on there. I can understand that. Google is extremely accessible, and it would be nice to not have that on Google, because the bronies who clap nowhere else to go anyway. They don't need to go to Google to find that stuff. They generally don't go to Google to find that stuff. So, I can understand that, but Facebook, first of all, Facebook has a terms and conditions where you have to be at least 13 to join. And if you're not, then that's a violation of terms and conditions in and of itself. And I wish that Facebook would, let adult pages exist with certain conditions. Like, I believe they already, I don't know, I haven't checked into the settings or anything, but I believe they do have a page creation when you're making a page. You can go into the settings of the page and restrict who can see it. I believe you can make pages that are legitimately 18 and up pages, that only people who are 18 and up are see. I know they do that with finding people. Like, they do that, that was part of Facebook's initiative to, keep child molesters from, finding underage kids, is they implemented this system where, if you are over 18, you can't search for anybody who is under 18 or something like that, So, or maybe it's under 16 or something, you can't search for those people. So, Facebook does try. And I know Facebook has terms and conditions against pornography, but I still believe that they could get away with not doing that, and with taking that condition away and giving us page creators more tools, to make it a little bit more secure against people who don't want to see it, or underage people or whatever. That would be much more preferred. I mean, that gives us more control. Definitely helps point out some more of the bad apples in the group. But yeah, the BSDI is, I don't understand. I personally believe, it's my personal belief that, if you have any, if you are at all in tune with your sexuality, and you have any fetish at all, I mean, there is no fetish that is off the table for me at all. I mean, I don't have a lot of fetishes, but if you have a fetish, no matter what the hell it is, I don't care how taboo it is to the outside world, I don't, I believe that sexuality is just part of human nature, and it's part of human life, and it's a damn shame that we have let our sexuality become such an enemy for us. Like, people are so fucking terrified of sexuality. Like, they it's up there with, people are probably, I go as far as to say is people are just concerned about their sexuality as they are about terrorist attacks. Like, people are just wigged out of their minds about sexuality. They want to stay away from sexuality. They don't want anything to do with it, and or the people that, enjoy it. And I am an open believer. Like, if you could see my room, I have various clot pictures up on the walls that I've drawn. I don't give a fuck, because I believe that, the body is to be celebrated. Like, sexuality is to be celebrated. You shouldn't, it shouldn't be, like, a damned cause, to be interested in something that we are biologically programmed to be interested in. I mean, it's necessary to the survival of mankind to want to have sex, and I it's a shame that people like the Bsdi don't get that. They think that sexuality is a curse, and they need to purge it as much as they can. That's a shame. That's a damn shame, because you're denying yourself, you're denying other people, that basic human right to, to be in tune with their sexualities. And I think the sooner that we as a world can become to accept sexuality as an inevitability, do we have to abide by laws that, that prove that, if there's any kind of sexuality that, makes a person uncomfortable, i.e. rape, or it's like it's painful or something, yes, we have to stay away from that. I agree. But as far as fetishes goes, and like differences from the norm, whether it be, and I'll go out on a limb here, say homosexuality, bestiality, pedophilia, basically every, like, transgender, every single, transsexual, every single fetish and orientation under the sun, I believe, as long as you're not actually hurting anybody, and causing them mental or physical pain, then that should be celebrated. It really should. And I really don't have much more to say, but if you are like me, if you're in tune with sexuality, and you've accepted your sexuality, and it's and you celebrate it like I do, then just, if you're on Facebook and like some of these, like obscure, like, porn pages, especially if they're related to MLP, Furry, or anime, watch out, because the BSDI is coming. And I wish I could try to stop them, but really, as far as Facebook is concerned, Facebook is siding with the BSDI, and there's really nothing I can do, but except warn you guys. And if you like a bunch of pages like that on Facebook, and if they have backup pages already in place, make sure you go like those, because even if they don't post content, they will be necessary if the original pages get taken down. If you notice the page you like that doesn't have a backup page, demand it. Demand to your page admins that they make a backup page, or a couple backup pages, in the inevitability that BSDI tries to take them down. So, just a warning to you guys out there. I know I went on some really serious, very controversial stuff here, but that's all I have to say, and I hope you guys stay clear of BSDI. This is Icy Soul for Icy Anime. signing out.